Okay, you guys, it is new listing time. So excited. If you're looking for a house in the Charlotte region, this stunner in Concord, which is just over the border from Charlotte, near the Charlotte Motor Speedway, may be the house for you. We are going to tour the entirety of this house. It's actually about 3,200 square feet, sits on an acre. And my gosh, look how gorgeous and mature. This neighborhood is absolutely amazing. So before we get into it, if you are looking for everything Charlotte, North Carolina, the ins, the outs, and everything in between, you've come to the right channel. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and stay up to date on all of my videos. And if you actually want notifications, click the notification button and I'll be happy to send it to you. So today we are at 4020 Glen Haven Drive Southwest, which is in Concord, very close to the Charlotte Motor Speedway, and we are going to take a full tour of this house. I really do get calls, texts, emails, Zoom invites every single day from people just like you looking to make the move to the Charlotte and surrounding areas, including South Carolina. So if that is you, drop down in the description below. All my contact information is there. Whether it is 9 days or 90 days from now, whether you're moving across the country, across the world, or just across town, be sure to go ahead, hit me up with a call, a text, an email, a Zoom invite, however you want to reach me. I'm here to make your move everything you want it to be. So enough about me. Let's get into this house. Is this not an absolute stunner? Now, the property itself is gorgeous. We'll get into all of the details, but let's do a quick tour of the front. So look at how gorgeous this house is. Now, the property line goes all the way around that way and around that way. We'll get to that. But let's take a look at the neighborhood. Look at how beautiful this neighborhood is. That's one of the things I love most about this property is the neighborhood itself. Most of the properties that are in this area of the neighborhood sit on about an acre, which is what this house is on. The nice thing about that, it's spread out, it's quiet, it's peaceful. So let's go ahead and take a look around the side of the house. Coming up around here, sorry for the little lens flare there. We'll get around it in just a second. So one of the things that I want to point out is this right here. So the sellers actually built this in, and it comes right off the front porch. Look at that nice big front porch. I love it. And it comes right off of there, and it's an easy walk right to the garage. So coming around this way, you'll see there is plenty of space. So for any of you that have RVs or things like that, this neighborhood permits all of that, and there's plenty of space. If you have a boat or an RV, maybe a trailer, you can put it all in through here. Coming around this way, right behind there is the HVAC units. They're nice and hidden. And check this out. So this has not only a carport, but also actually has a garage. Now I'm going to show you guys the garage right now. So as you can see, it's got a huge garage space, nice and tall. That door goes into the backyard, by the way. Great space. Now here you get this great covered area. There's so much outdoor space in this property, I just cannot get over it. So there is a regular walking access to the yard, and yes, all of that is the backyard. How amazing is that? Look at that, it's so pretty. And then here is if you want to bring a truck or a riding mower. Now we're going to go in the yard in a minute, but I want to point this out. So there is a shed in the yard, but where you see that fence line, all of that greenery behind it is actually a part of the property, as well as this playground that was actually put in back in the 80s and is not going anywhere anytime soon. It is super cemented. Now yards like this are not super common, so that's why I really want to harp on this. The fact that this property, which is almost 3,200 square feet, has 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, also has a huge carport area, 2-car garage, and sits on an acre, and it's all level, and it's mostly fenced. Guys, this is amazing. All right, so let's go around to the front of the house. Enough about any of this. Let's get around the front of the house. You see everybody knows my car at this point. All right, coming around this way, we're gonna come up onto the porch from the side. They have these beautiful rocking chairs, which the sellers have actually said that they are looking to possibly leave with the home. Could not think of a better way. Now this house is a full brick house. Full brick. Look at this peaceful view off your front porch. amazing. So let's head up into this house. Now, as you come in, you're gonna see here's the staircase to the second floor. To the left is a sitting room and to the right is a dining room. So let's pop on in here. This sitting room is nice and big. So obviously we have a desk the kiddos do homework at. It's just a secondary room. Could be used as a playroom. And you get the nice view out front. So very bright. Now across the hall is the dining room. So if we go across here, got our dining room space. So big. This can easily fit 10 people. So nice large table. Coming down and through here, we go down the main hallway. Now this home was built in 1980. One of the cool things that I like about it though, they were a little forward thinking when they built this house. The house actually has a bedroom and a full bathroom on the main floor. Let's check it out. So continuing down the hallway this way, we have our kitchen to the right, which we'll get to in a moment, I promise. But off to the left, we have a bedroom on the main floor. This is a really good size room. As you can see, you've got a full-size bed in here. Actually, that's a queen. Nice and bright. And right next to it, you have a fully renovated bathroom. How nice is that? Now at the end of the hall, we actually have the family room. Now this again is original hardwood, so you can completely refinish these if you choose to. But I love this room. You've got the large fireplace, plenty of built-in bookshelves. Very large room. This is such a nice room. And that's a very sizable sofa as well. So coming over this way, you can tell this is where the outside is. I'm going to show you a little view of this. So earlier I mentioned you've got your garbage cans, you've got your HVAC there. And there we are. How pretty is that? Now, right through these doors, we're going to see it on the other side here shortly, is the screened in patio. We're going to get out to that in just a second. So coming back down the hall, I know you've been dying to see the kitchen. We're getting there. So here is our kitchen. How pretty is this? It's huge. So you've got your center island here with an electric cooktop. You've got a new refrigerator, microwave, dishwasher, and oven. So that wall oven is all new. And as we come around this way, you can see beautiful wooden cabinetry. Now, the sink also actually has a drying rack. They do not make these anymore. So you can see it actually runs back into the sink. So it's on a slight slope to go back into the sink area. Now as we come around this way, over there is your pantry. I'll show that to you in a second. Little coffee bar and your little breakfast nook over here. I say nook, that's actually a really sizable table. Now over here is just additional space for storage, cleaning materials. And this way. Now this is a really cool little nook, so I'm going to give you the history on this. So these walls are textured, and the reason being they were covered with tile. And that little piece that you see there, it actually was completely tiled in the corner and up the walls. And there was an actual wood burning stove that sat right there and exhausted right out there up the chimney that's behind the wall. How cool is that? Now as we go in here, a nice big pantry space. And well organized. So from this space, it actually connects out to the fully screened in porch. I'm gonna show you a glimpse, but then we're gonna go upstairs, but I promise we're gonna come back. So as we walk out towards this door, you can see that right out there, we have this amazing screened-in porch. I promise, we're coming back. Let's go upstairs and take a peek at the other 3 bedrooms and the bonus room plus the hidden room. Yes, there's a hidden room in this house. Semi-hidden. Well, you'll get the picture. Let's go upstairs. All right, as we head up the stairs here, we come to the landing. And right here, you're gonna see there is your full bathroom, 2 bedrooms, and a linen closet. Additional storage in both of these areas and the primary. So we're gonna start us off in the spare bedrooms that are up here. Head on to the primary and I'll give you a little bit more information about the Concord area. So from the top of the stairs, we're gonna go ahead and hang a right here and head into the first bedroom. Now, Concord is an incredible little town. And I say little, it's actually a really big town if you look at it on a map. But the coolest thing about Concord is it's a little bit more spread out. So if you're actually looking for maybe a little bit more property, more land, and you actually would like a little bit more house as well, you can find it out here for a reasonable price. The other thing about Concord, it's so adorable. The downtown is amazing, and I have been wanting to do a video of it for quite some time now, but they are actually redoing the cobblestone streets downtown. So once it's done, there will be a video of it. Now, where this property is located, it's about 5 minutes from the Concord Mills Mall, which is huge. That whole shopping area is huge. It's also about 2 minutes up the road from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. So if you like to go to fairs, if you like to go to NASCAR, even drag racing, you are not too far. Bathroom with a full tile shower and a linen closet behind, which is awesome. Now, I think this is a good time to add into the fact that yes, there is NASCAR nearby, but no, you can't actually hear it from the house. In fact, we are just far enough away that it's nice and peaceful, and the schools are great, and the shopping is really quick, like literally 3 minutes up the road. I could walk to the grocery store, which is awesome, and it's only about 20 minutes to downtown Charlotte. This is an amazing location to get an entire acre with a 3,200 square foot house. Okay, we're gonna continue the tour. So coming out from the bathroom, we're gonna head across the hall here and into the primary suite. Now the primary suite is quite large. That is a king size, almost California king bed. Off to the left here, we have a large closet space and an additional storage nook. So if you want more space, you've got it. Coming out here, I'm going to add textured wall as well. They actually decided to leave this textured wall here because, well, it's kind of cool. But if you notice, I think we can see it from here, we have the same little spot where there used to be an actual fire stove there, which is so cool. So there is a chimney back there. This looks out through the front of the home, side of the home, and now we're gonna head into the bathroom. So bathroom area here, there is a linen closet right off to the right. Good size. And then as we move forward, we have a dual sink vanity, updated lighting, and then in here you have your water closet and your shower. Plenty of natural light. So now we're gonna head out of this room and head down the hallway. Take a look at the additional storage that this house has. So back in the 1980s, storage was not a huge thing. So the fact that this house has so many closets is actually a great thing. Yeah, coming off the 70s where every house was just a tiny little ranch that was a 3-bed, 1.5 bath, that was very common. 2-bath wasn't nearly as common. This is a big jump for a 1980s house. But the other thing that I love, all real wood, like fully done, doors, trim, you name it. So if you wanted to spice it up and change up the color a little bit or strip them and refinish them, it would be amazing. Now headed over here to these double doors. We have a huge closet. So, gentlemen, if you do not fit in the primary bedroom closet, here is where you can go. Coming off of this area down the hallway, we have the bonus room. Now, previously this was designated as a bedroom because it did have a closet. It still does have a closet. However, it passes through to a little secret passageway over there, and therefore it cannot be counted as a bedroom. So this house instead has 2 bonus rooms. How cool is that? Now that closet's actually very deep, goes all the way into the crawl space, and it has a fireplace in here. So there are actually 2 chimneys to this house. So nice. So let's head on to the little secret room. So this obviously was closed off and it was just an attic space, but it was so big that they opened the whole thing up into this huge room. Look at this. So nice. The other cool thing about this, it takes advantage of the light that comes in from this backyard, which we're gonna get out to, I promise. I told you, I promise. We'll get out there in a second. So when they opened up this room, they realized, well, 1, we have plenty of space, and 2, instead of a laundry closet, we'd really love a laundry room. Boom. So they went ahead and piped up everything, so now they have a laundry room up here in this bonus space. So let's talk about how you can go ahead and do a little bit extra and maybe make this a bonus room with a bedroom with a laundry. Let's look into it. So if we take a look at this space right here, you could technically make this into a bedroom as long as it had a closet. If you don't need an official bedroom, that's fine. But some people do like to have this separated. Very easily, you could pull a wall right in from there and over, and boom, now you have a laundry room, but you still have plenty of space for all of the activities. Plenty of space in throughout here, whether you want to make it a bedroom anyway or a hangout for the kiddos. All of that is possible in this space. It's a pretty awesome little spot, and I would have loved to have had a bonus room as a kid. We didn't have that, so we got to just hang out in the living room. But having 2 bonus rooms is an even bigger bonus. All right, let's go check out that backyard. So as promised, we have made it to the screened in back porch. I love this back porch. All right, so I'm gonna do an actual full view of it, but as you remember, this is the kitchen behind me, and yes, the pups are home. So this is the kitchen behind me. Let's go ahead and turn this around. So coming from inside, you walk out to this porch. It's got a nice big fan out here. You can hear the wind chimes going. How pretty is this? So this is about, I would say, a 15 by 15 square foot. 15 by 15, yeah, foot patio porch. And then as we walk out this way, it is still covered. This is so cool. So it remains covered all the way out through here. And over here is your garage access, which we were in earlier. Look how tall this roof line is. I guess it would be a ceiling. Now, you can still screen this in. So you could screen it all the way in as well if you chose to, or you just leave it outside. Now, if you ever wanted to do construction on the house, let's go ahead and point that out because some people do want that option. If you ever wanted to extend the kitchen and the living room, you could blow that wall out and blow this wall out and pull all of this in as a giant kitchen living area, and then you still get your covered porch because all of this is covered and you can screen it in. So many cool things you could do with this house. I love it. I love it just as it is, but I love what you can do with it. So from over here, we saw on the other side that there was 2 gates. There's a 3rd gate here. And there's also a gate all the way on the other side there. So pretty. You can hear the birds chirping. So back where you see those trees, that's technically within the property line. They just didn't encompass it in the fence line. So there's a nice little buffer there. So peaceful and so pretty. Absolutely in love. Let's take a look at it from out in the yard. Here's a back view of the property. That was that bonus room we were just in. And you can barely see your neighbors out here. Remember guys, we're 20 minutes from downtown Charlotte. Absolutely love it. So if you've been looking for a house in Charlotte and you started to venture out, or maybe you've been looking in Concord, this may be the perfect property for you. Now, I didn't disclose the price. You know how I do this. The actual asking price on this property is $540,000. That's right, 3,200 square feet on an acre for $540,000. This is an absolute gem, and there's so much that you can still do to it, which I absolutely love. It hasn't been totally done yet. You can do more. So be sure to like and subscribe, and if you've got comments on this house, drop them below. You live in Concord or you're moving here, drop it below. I want to hear from you, and I really do comment back. And if you are thinking of making the move, I really do get calls, texts, emails, and Zoom invites every single day from people just like you, and I absolutely love getting them and love helping you. So all of my contact information is in the description below. Be sure to drop down, grab it there, and reach out to me whichever way you choose. Whether it's 9 days or 90 days from now that you're moving, whether you're moving across the country, across the world, or just across town, I'm here to make your move exactly what you want it to be. So until next time, I look forward to showing you around town. So you're making the move. There's a lot of videos that you can be watching, like this one right here, or maybe even this one. Really either one of these, but honestly, watch both of them because they're gonna help you make the move. Go ahead, pick one. They're both really good.